Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing a series of videos I've been doing for a little while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I don't think coffee and Cheetos go particularly well together, but that's apparently my breakfast this morning. But we'll get into that. Folks, it is a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Grimm shirt. See? It's Grimm. You got to make sure you get the other M's in there. If you are unfamiliar with Grimm, which is perfectly fair, they are a super badass local metal band. Kind of industrial horrorcore. They've got some rap elements in there. Really interesting. They're a three-piece band. I ran into these guys. They were opening up for a band I like called A Killer's Confession. And then just a few months later, they ended up being on another bill that for another show I was there. And fucking they're awesome. Like, I really enjoy their stuff. Put in a shit ton of energy. Love, they've got like a mask thing going on, which I love, like very theatrical kind of stuff. But, fundamentally, like, they're really solid at what they do. They put on a really good show, and I fucking really like them. And I'm really happy that they're part of my local music scene. So much so that not only did I buy a shirt, but I actually have videos of their performances that I attended. They're on this channel as well, just in case maybe you're interested. Or if any of what I said sounds appealing about them, just let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. They're a very good band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? Why are we eating Cheetos and coffee? Well, I just got through reviewing some coffee from Brewpoint Coffee. Go look up that one. It was their Cozy Coquito. That was their drink. And this is just a thing that I've had for like maybe a month or so, and I've just been meaning to get to it, and now I'm finally getting to it. So, sure, boom, it's fucking Cheetos, but not just any Cheetos. They're Cheetos with strange writing, and Chester Cheeto, and a turkey leg. These are turkey leg flavored Cheetos from China. Ah! Can we get a thing? Will it be better from this side? Maybe? I don't know. No, I'm going to have to do it like that. Ha 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 ha! Sure. So, yes, I reviewed plenty of, like, weird import flavors of snacks. I love that these exist. I hate that we don't get them over here. Like, they specifically, if you look up the definition for this, it specifically is like, oh, it's an American-style turkey leg. Then why don't we get them in America Cheetos? Huh? Because, I mean, what? I think Cheetos is Lay's, if I'm not mistaken. There's no reason why we can't have this. But anyway, we're going to give them a shot. They sound amazing. Open. Open, 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 open. Thank you. Alright. Well, they look a little bit anemic, I'm not going to lie, compared to the Cheetos that we get over here. Like, you see, it's like kind of... Anyway, let's give it a go. I waited like a month to eat these. Now they're not that good. Alright. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of problems with these. First and foremost, texture-wise. So, they're doing this thing, and Cheetos has done it here in America, too. I think they're like the tangy chili ones or what the fuck ever they had. I reviewed them a while back. Where it's like, they look like they're just the normal crispy type, but they're sort of a mix between a crispy Cheeto and a puffy Cheeto. I don't like that at all. I think do one or the other, because I love crispy Cheetos, I love puffy Cheetos. I don't need this half in, half out bullshit. I do not like that particular texture. Like, if it were just its own thing, its own snack, I can maybe let it go, but it's Cheeto, I have certain expectations. This isn't it. But And the other thing is, and maybe this is just me being crazy, but I kind of had this problem with, again, like the chili twist ones or whatever it was that also had this kind of texture. It just seems like the flavor doesn't come through as well as it does on the other two varieties. Because honestly, there is not much to these things. I'm gonna have to get like a proper mouthful. Because there is some seasoning, for sure. But it's so light. And like that's the last thing you think of when you think of Cheetos is light flavor. Cheetos should punch you in the fucking head, kick you while you're down. These, maybe a light slap across the face. Like there's really not much to them. You really have to eat quite a few of them to get it. And the thing is, I have had weird flavored Cheetos before. I had like a prosciutto and ham Cheeto at one point, like years ago before I did the show. And that was actually really good. And was very punchy with flavor. These, I just feel like they just cheaped out or something. I mean, at the very least, now I can say that I don't mind that we don't have these here in America. Because they kind of suck. Like, they're not bad to eat, to be fair. They're fine enough, but, like, there's just not much to them. And, like, with the texture aspect, again, that's just a me thing, but I really don't like the texture aspect. It reminds me of, like, rice cakes. Like that kind of shit. Almost like a styrofoamy texture. Not a fan of that. I could forgive that if it at least, was nice and punchy with the flavor, but it's not. On top of that, they're called Cheetos because typically cheese is a big part of the aspect. Now, I get that these are flavored Cheetos. Fine. But then you need to do one thing or the other. Either you need to give me some cheese to work with, or you need to give me a lot of flavor of whatever you're trying to flavor it with to have that work. This does neither. There's no real cheese flavor, and then just the seasoning that they're using. It's just not, I mean, like, it's there, but it's so ethereal. It kind of sits on your tongue for a couple of seconds, and then it's basically gone. There's really just not much to these. It's kind of like eating fucking packing peanuts. That's a damn shame. I was really excited for these. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? No. Sorry, man. Like I said, I love this wacky stuff. And the idea of turkey-flavored Cheetos was rather appealing to me. Because I make poor life decisions. But there's just nothing to these, man. Like, you gotta give me something to work with. I'm all for it. And again, usually China and, usually they bring it. They come up with some really cool flavors, but this one I think is just a pass. I think it could work, but you would have to, like, if they were going to bring it over to America, they would have to amp the shit out of the flavor to make this work. And maybe that's just an America, China difference, but yeah, and they don't fucking taste anything like turkey to me. Anyway, and for that reason, I definitely can't recommend them, especially because they're an import item, so, I probably paid like fucking $6 for this bag or some shit. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks, and go everywhere, have yourselves a truly proper Cheetos-tastic rest of your life. Like, whatever your flavor of Cheetos is, that's the quality of life that I want you to have. Me personally, I like the elote ones, Mexican street corn ones, but also the cheddar jalapenos. Très magnifique. So I try to bullshit my way through some French. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. The fact of the matter is, folks, life can be stressful and frustrating, especially when you get bullshit fucking fake out Cheetos. Every now and again, I'll get something from like an import thing, like from China or someplace over there, where it's just like I just don't get it, you know. And it's not even that it's weird or anything. It's just I'm not getting the it that it's supposed to be. Like I did a review last year. It was like Pepsi. It was like white bamboo and something else. Go watch that review if you want. But like I fucking had no idea what to do with that. Like it just tasted kind of like normal Pepsi to me, just maybe a little bit different. This kind of take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do, folks. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe there's some sort of particular flavored snacks that are from abroad that I personally haven't tried out on the show that you would like me to go over there and try. Feel free to recommend them. Be like, hey man, we've got these Doritos that taste like 1998 satellite dish signals because woo. And okay, I'll be honest, if I went over there and came up with like my own snack company, all of my flavors would just be weird as shit named flavors. And it just like, that would just be my thing. You know, basically the way you have like the dirt sodas and shit like that and everything. Kind of like that, except just even weirder. Multi-billion dollar idea, eh? Or conversely, just eat some normal Cheetos, man. Normal Cheetos are perfect as they are. Bye.